for Philip Gustafsson. He's a player that the Canes got to get in front of, and there is Jordan Staal, and here we go. We want to thank Mike Kelly, who is our FanDuel deflection from Boldy. It'll jump high into the slot. Martinook is taken down, but the puck finds Staal. He'll leave it here for Miller. Miller looking for some offense. A cross shot right on by Chatfield. He's sealed off in the corner. Kaprizov wants to run with it, but Staal does a good job interfering that try. Now it's Middleton. No shots on goal for that power play attempt. Now a rolling puck in front. Loose puck. Anderson can't get it. They score. Matt Boldy on the doorstep. Throws the loose change behind Frederik Andersen, and it's 1-0 Minnesota.
Goals in the back of the Hurricanes net first periods. Jankowski makes a really good back-checking play. Goes under the stick, denies the opportunity for Kirill Kaprizov, but then it goes off Jankowski's stick.
For myriad reasons, Carolina has only taken 44 penalties this season. Now this puck will roll in, and Gustafsson will get a whistle on that one. And how can you change course on that?
A lot of it's out of your control.
Yeah, I know.
To be candid.
But what can you control?
Your sticks. I'm sitting here and trying to figure out, for John Hines, who's a very fine coach, Boston University product back in the day, to have that many more power plays than penalty kills. And this is a...
And Chatfield is slow to get up, and the Canes are responding right in front of the bench as Pitlick had the hit. And Chatfield still on his knees, being attended by head athletic trainer Doug Bennett right now. And that was Staal who answered the bell for Carolina.
It's clear that Chatfield did not know that hit was coming.
Here's another look at it. You see Trennan is bothering him. There's the hit.
There's the opportunity to go lower there, in my opinion, and finish through that Hurricane's crest. But even just the elbow there, the chicken wing at the end that creates that primary point. Great response from Staal.
Oh, great to see the captain in his 910th game in a Canes uniform standing up for his teammate. Lowers his shoulder, centering it out in front, and a great play by Jarvis out in front to deny. Talk about the well-rounded game of Seth Jarvis. Now Jackson Blake pulling away from Kaprizov. He's got Hall with him. Blake with a shot! He scores! Oh, what a one-man show from Jackson Blake! And he ties it at 1.
Sweet, sweet music for already a foundational player for the Hurricanes in his second year who grew up in Minnesota. The speed through the neutral zone, cutting to the middle, then to make the shot available, get the goaltender leaning one way, firing it the other way. This has to be sweet music for Jackson Blake.
That is exactly what this building wanted to see. Jackson Blake played high school hockey at Eden Prairie. Here comes a chance for Kaprizov. Dropped it back. Faber with a shot. He scores! 23 seconds left, a 4-on-4, and Brock Faber, his second of the year, puts Minnesota right back on top.
Players would have shot this puck as he gets it from Johansson. Johansson's had a heck of a start to his year, cuts the middle. I think so many players in the NHL would have shot. And he recognized that there was a breakdown in Carolina, tracking back and trying to sort out. And the better play was to go to the trailer, puts it right on a tee. That's a goal that Freddie Andersen would love to have because it beats him through him.
The goal scored by Jackson Blake and then Brock Faber. We're tied in the blink of an eye, but now in 4 seconds, Carolina will be going on a power play. Svechnikov scores! He's starting to heat up. Near post, Andrei Svechnikov, his third of the season, and we're tied again.
Twos are wild, and we barely settled into this game. Russian to Russian. Nikishin just gives Andrei Svechnikov a chance to come through the neutral zone and be Andrei. Comes underneath to generate just enough speed, cuts to the middle, and then uses Middleton as a screen to beat Gustafsson just above the blocker on the short side. With Ehlers going back to get another stick, and Minnesota knew it. Polino with the clear.
Ehlers has some room, though. He'll cut to the middle, to the backhand, and Gustafsson has to try to settle it down. Loose puck. Good work by Stankoven. Now Blake got the party started. Blake, side of the net. Hall turns. Snap this one back. Chance to get the shot through was Walker. That's blocked. There's Miller. Jarvis back for Walker. He scores! Sean Walker's on a heater. Carolina takes the 3-2 lead. Walker's second point of the period and second goal in as many games.
Traffic, traffic, traffic. It can come in the form of a Hurricanes jersey or a Minnesota jersey. And I think the critical piece was Boldy trying to block it just inside the top of the circle. We spoke in the open with Mike Kelly.
Delay the lumber. Behind the net there on Spurgeon, Carolina. So be careful here is William with a backhander. There's a save for Frederik Andersen. Right now, Carolina still has some penalty killing work to do against this dangerous Minnesota power play. Minute 15 left on the power play as Boldy hands it off for Spurgeon. Drop back here, Tarasenko to Boldy, and that's a tap in. Just beautiful puck movement by this Minnesota Wild power play, and we are tied at 3 here in the second period.
Man advantage ever zip it around. And then ultimately, Tarasenko made a really good decision because Miller was out fronting the potential shot. You had really a 3-on-1 down low. Eriksson Ek in front, no chance for Andersen. I would always consider him to be a shoot-first finisher over the course of his career. That's a heck of a pass.
And now Carolina trying to go back to work. They got a 2-on Blake out in front. They score! A tap in for Nick Ehlers. Tap for tap, and Carolina back in the lead. It's 4-3. Ehlers' second goal with the Canes.
Puck beauty. When it comes to shifts, even though you lose the draw, you turn it into a win. Jackson Blake, critical. Turns the face-off loss into a win, and then puts it on a tee for Ehlers to give the Hurricanes back the lead. Even with a player like Brodin leaving his feet, trying to vacate the passing lane, Ehlers goes right to the far post. As the head trainer for the Hurricanes this season.
Svechnikov. That goes right into the crest, and Gustafsson hangs on.
And remember what Nikolai Ehlers said in our bench interview, because he knows his team well.
Shot by Nystrom. Front, but broken up expertly there by Nikishin. Spring pass here, a shot rocketed right on. Second opportunity for Jarvis. And lose edge. To the boards it goes. Eriksson Ek with a shot. Andersen has to make the save. 99 career assists. Keep that number right there as he keeps scoring goals. Ehlers will drop this one back. Miller shot out in front. Gustafsson finally locates it. Jankowski. He is watched by Brodin. He'll turn his shot. Save Gustafsson. Rebound comes out. And this one will be intercepted. Walker puts this on Svechnikov's tape. Drops it back for Jarvis. Kicked away by Gustafsson. Right back to the point. Long shot deflected in. Straw. Look for Riley. So he'll shoot that one. It comes up to Nystrom. He tries to go for the short side, just wide.
Payroll is set up that it's so evenly distributed. 4 lines that can attack and hurt you.
William with a shot. Right pass save made there by Andersen. It was fantastic. With the finish now, a long drive from Ehlers that Gustafsson catches and will hang on to. Hustling back for it is Nystrom, but it'll roll its way to Andersen, so no icing.
That should have been icing.
A chance right on save Andersen. Follow up Andersen robs Tarasenko.
See, once the first player gets to that, I don't know. But the icing play had already occurred. Anyways, you move on like Frederik Andersen did to make.
What the Canes really needed.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league at it. We talked about it in the pregame. And just another thing to watch here as we get set for the third. Carolina's not going to want to sit back too much with just a 1-goal lead.
Just adding to the value that he has provided for Carolina. He's kept the Canes in the lead here. And now here's Taylor Hall. Getting it to Martin. Martin a track. That hits the crossbar. looking to get to it. Canes trying to seal this off. 1 second left. Williams sends it in the corner, and it's over. Carolina hangs on for a 4-3 victory.